We're moments away from 3 o'clock. Panorama National League South action between St Albans City and 𝗛𝗚 City is now underway. As it's played all the way back to Johnson, who takes the first touch and sets himself to go long down the middle.
It maybe gave way once, but I didn't really feel nothing major. But yeah, obviously I had K-tape on the back of it for a while.
I'll go back to that in a moment because Jeffers has played it over to the left-hand side to Charles. Wide of the penalty area, faced up from Grimes. Turning inside, this tricky midfielder. Just deflection, just wide for a corner. On the airwaves this afternoon as Woodman drills it quite hard into Jeffers. Now Castiglione on the right-hand side, facing Greenstade. He's got Banton as an overlap. Castiglione back to Lench. Alice Band to protect his hair. Now James on the right-hand side. Well, it's half held away, and it's a volley in the end from Charles. Must have been a save from Wales Richards. The ball in was missed, and acrobatic effort from around 16 yards out. And if it is a save from the goalkeeper, it's a very good one. It's a corner to the Saints. Old-fashioned grind. Lench, a floated one towards the back post. Woodman can only head it backwards. It was slightly too high for him. He's going to repeat the combination from Tuesday. Back to Partington, who has tied the ball across in, and it came last off Fisher, I think. A flying header in. Goalkeeper can't come for it. Batten heads it further wide. Back to the taker. Lench, right-hand side. Closed down from Rains. Manages to get a ball in. Important header away though from Grimes. And Rains leaps in the air with Tuesday and squares. Banton's put it through the legs of Tilson. Now near the byline. Scuffed it across. He was under good fair pressure from Russ. And Rains can chip it away towards the halfway line. Home at the back end of last season is Banton to Jeffers, round the corner for James. He's inside the penalty area, turns inside now, 60 yards out. What a save from Wales Richards, but he certainly got a touch on that. Threw himself to his right hand side. It's another corner for St Albans. See where he puts this one. Arm in the air. It's not bad under the bar. Well, the whistle's gone presumably for a foul. It's Parsal who came in, didn't fully connect, but he got that into a super area. Rains on the right hand side. Back in the starting line-up, and Wilson is pulled down from Partington, who picks up the first caution of the game as well for good measure, 25 minutes in. Free kick for 𝗛𝗚 City, taken from Greenslade towards the right post. Batten heads it straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. This ball is only against the thigh of Greenslade. Now Fisher's come back a lot more actually to help his team out in the midfield position and does well. Really nice ball over to the right-hand side to Rains. Grimes offering an overlap. Uses Grimes wide of the box, getting another ball. Wilson saved. Wilson into the side netting, and 𝗛𝗚 City are getting much better deliveries than they have recently, and they're unlucky there that it's still 0-0.
Yeah, that's the first time we've actually strung 2 or 3 passes together, and that's what happens. Brilliant bit of play from Fish as well. Get the ball up wide.
Woodman, giant centre back, crosses the ball in where Batten just gets there first, or has he? If it's a foul, it's very close to the penalty. It's just on the edge, and St Albans have a free kick millimetres outside the box. Jeffers staring at the ball. Goes over, oh, just over the bar. I think it might have grazed the crossbar on the way through. Not far out from goal, and not far out from being over as well. Goal kick. They've gone short. This corner to Banton, back to Lench, just on the edge of the box. Left-footed shot is blocked from Fisher, who smartly had his hands tucked behind his back as well, in case it went high and caught him. It didn't, came off his feet, out for a throw. Lench nutmegs Tilson on the right-hand side, sends in a really good ball header! Oh, what a save! Charles! It's not only a great save, it's a great hold from Wales Richards, because it's a diving header down to the ground, and somehow he's not only kept it out, but he's managed to keep it within his mitts. David Noble in front of us. Looks like he can't believe what he's just seen. Stupendous from the 𝗛𝗚 City stopper.
Yeah, brilliant from Harv again. He's just keeping on his form for what he's been like. What a save that is.
Ball is with Banton on the halfway line. Over to the left now for Charles in his bright yellow boots. He's looking for an overlapping run. He might want to do it himself near the edge of the box. Now Charles wishes he didn't go for it himself, because it's gone off target, but it got off target because of a deflection. It's another corner to St Albans. Rains throws inside quickly to Wilson near the edge of the box. Back to Tilson. Now Rains on the right. He's got room to deliver across, not being charged down. Sent to the back post. Russ! It's in! Luke Russ has scored his first goal for 𝗛𝗚 City. In truth, he couldn't miss because it was a pinpoint delivery from Rains almost onto the line, and Russ applied the finishing touch with his forehead. 38 minutes in. St Albans City 0, 𝗛𝗚 City 1.
Yeah, superb goal. Rusty, to be fair, it had to be Rusty. He's been saying for a long time he wants to get a goal. I'm actually surprised he's in the box. But yeah, no, what a run, what a ball from Joe Rains, and yeah, brilliant goal. Delighted for Russ, he deserves that. He's been working really hard, and obviously since his knee injury, he's come back and he's yeah, got a goal and buzzing through.
His last goal was for Chippenham Town back in March 2023. That was a screamer against Weymouth. That one was about 30 yards closer in. He won't mind one bit because he was just there, the right place at the right time. And we were both on our feet in excitement at 𝗛𝗚 City scoring their 4th away goal of the season. And then another, as Charles wins a free kick over on the far side. 18 goals they've scored at Clarence Park, and all 18 from different players. There's going to be a yellow card here, I think, for Grimes. Picks up the loose one now to 𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗚, midway inside the 𝗛𝗛 City half, over to Moore. Now Charles on the left-hand side. The danger man. Plays it across to Bunton. Really good turn away from trouble. Bunton's shot, well, blocked there. His Greensay threw his body in the way and forced back to the keeper. 2 minutes will be added on at the end of this first half. Fisher does well to win the ball in midfield. Now Rains, wide right. And he's tripped from 𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗚 just wide of the penalty area. And he picks up a yellow card as well. As three of us take different approaches to try and watch the ball come into the box, as Greenslade takes it towards the back post, towards Parcell, heads it! Oh, just off target. It was a difficult angle, but again, the delivery was so good, and it nearly led to a second, Ewan. And that's the final action of the first half. And that crazy 3-2 defeat. This one's near the near post. Fisher's bit of shirt pulling with him and Lench. Back to Rains. Now Tilson near the edge of the box onto his left foot. Plays it low to Wanjo Smith. Back to Greensay, 35 yards out. Greensay goes for a shot and it's drifted off target. He's scored a couple of stunners in his time with 𝗛𝗚 City. He's yet to score away from home, and that doesn't really trouble Johnson. Assesses his options and plays it square to Moore. 𝗛𝗚 City with every player in their own half at the moment. St Albans in possession on the left, just in front of the visiting dugout. Charles holds off Grimes, doubled up on him. They've kept him quieter this second half. Lench, another player they want to keep a close eye on. Those two key. 𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗛𝗚, that's a great diagonal ball. James is in, he's squared it back. Castiglione! As Jeffers has scored. Didn't really get full purchase on it, but had enough to roll past, batten on the line, and Wells Richards in goal. And in the 61st minute, Albans City 1, 𝗛𝗚 City 1.
Yeah, lovely ball. I'm not really too sure about the ball, but a lovely ball. Russ obviously just couldn't get there, and I think that was James that right back to lovely composure and a good finish. But it's disappointing really, because I feel like there's not really much in the game. But yeah, frustrating.
Sean Jeffers' 9th goal against 𝗛𝗚 City. He scored the consolation against the Romans last year in February, a 3-1 defeat. And it's only his 2nd goal in 10 games. Wilson just jumps the challenge of Partington. Lench over to the left-hand side to Charles, who's got there first before Grimes. Trying to keep the ball near the byline. Still Charles, he needs support behind him really, wide of the penalty area. Now back to Lench. Good ball into the box, it's in! Was there a touch on the way through? There might have been. Lench though is claiming the credit. I couldn't tell whether Moore got a touch, but they're all running to Lench. And 𝗛𝗚 City have conceded twice in the space of 4 minutes. It's St Albans 2, 𝗛𝗚 City 1.
Yeah, disappointing again. I don't really know what's come off, but yeah, we got to go again. We got to pick ourselves up. There's a lot of time left, so we've got to pick ourselves up. We got to go again.
St Albans are going to make a change in defence. I mean, I thought it was a glancing touch, maybe for Moore, but Lench goes in as they have to cope with goal music, which is the worst thing in the history of football. St Albans 2, 𝗛𝗚 City 1. Bunton, back to Lench again. He's called from Tilson, who's about to get a talking to, and yellow card, Jordan Tilson. City, it's been 1-0 to 𝗛𝗚 City often this season. Thought it could have been today, but at the moment they trail. Back to Tilson, edge of the box, low one, Daisy cutter wide. won 3 points from losing positions at the moment. They're 2-1 up against Cheshire United. They try and scrap themselves away from the bottom. That's a foul from Ross on halfway, and it's going to be another yellow card in the 70th minute. Luke Ross, who has a goal to his name on the booking. Richard Chin and James Alabi.
James is gone.
Header, wasn't it?
Probably the weirdest goal I've ever seen in my life.
Slow motion.
Oh,
what's happened? It's gone in! I wasn't looking up. Is it an own goal? It was... Harvey Wells Richards has slipped in trying to receive a back pass completely out of nowhere. And St Albans now a 3-1 up. And this second half started well for Man City with a 1-0 lead. Wells Richards is fuming. And it's 3-1 to St Albans, and there's few words I can say about that.
Yeah, I think there's nothing you can really say. I think that's one of the things that happen in football. But again, they're not stringing the passes together, and you know they're trying to go up to fish, and it's not working. We've got to find another way. But yeah, that's just a feeling.
Johnson's got it inside his own penalty area, goes long and central. Button does well to win the header. Over to the left-hand side, picked up from Wanjo Smith. Skips a challenge. Wanjo Smith, edge of box. Good shot, good goal. Really good goal from Sir Wanjo Smith. 20 yards out. He rode a couple of challenges and then hammers it into the bottom left corner. And on the 70 and 74 minutes, St Albans 3, Bar City 2.
Yeah, that's absolutely super from Sol. Getting on the second ball, brilliant from Bats as well to win that first initial header, and then yeah, super from Sol. That's what I let you finish.
That's going to get the nerves jangling here in Hertfordshire. To rescue a point, they won't with passes like that from Grimes, but it's come off actually. Parcell got there first in the midfield. Over on the left now to Greenslade. Eyes up his options. Low ball to Wilson. Near the edge of Wilson makes half a yard himself. Tilson, he nearly backheeled it in the path of Wilson, but it was good covering, and Smith very calmly plays his way out of trouble. Now St Albans trying to mount something on the counter for a Bar City throw. Parcell gets on with it quickly to Button, who played nearly 2 minutes of added time. 3-2 St Albans. Grimes over on the right side. He's got time for a cross into a good area. Wanjo Smith heads it on. Alves is having his shirt pulled. Penalty! I spotted it straight away. Alves tried to get a shot away, and it was, for me, a pretty blatant shirt pull. Referee has been very brave to give it. It was Long King holding on the shirt, and it's a chance at Bar City to maybe get a point from this game. Long King goes into the book. Scored a penalty against him last term. Johnson has taken his time. It's the 4th season running that there has been a penalty awarded in this fixture. 3 of them to the Romans. Wilson eyes at the goalkeeper. Last goal he scored was from the penalty spot against Hampton. Can he score another one here? Scott Wilson steps up, right-footed, saved. It's saved from Johnson, diving to his right, and this goalkeeper is a specialist in penalty saves. That's 4 out of his last 5. He's repelled it, kept out Scott Wilson, and at the moment he's kept 3 points in St Albans' favour. I mean, it's a good height for the goalkeeper, but you have to say it's a fine save.
Yeah, it's a great save. I'm supposed to go in that corner normally, because the other corner, I think last year, I think that corner actually, but yeah, that's a tough one to take.
Gets into the near post. It's not fully away. Wanjo Smith's got it back. He's got time to cross it back in. That's a good ball towards the back post, and they can't get it in. St Albans are going to lead it away. I think that's it. It's all over. St Albans City have won at home for the first time in 6 months. They've had to recover from a goal down. Luke Ross put Bar City ahead on 38 minutes with a close range finish. But St Albans, after a break, 3 goals in 10 minutes. Sean Jeffers on 61 minutes with some scuffed finish into the bottom corner, like he'll care. Another poacher's one for him, and another goal for him against Bar City. Matt Lynch attempted cross, I think, credited with their second on 64 minutes, floated into the corner, and then a moment, catastrophe really for Bar City with the back. Dan Greensade's back pass A slip from Miles Richards, who went behind him and into the back of the net, rolled apologetically over the line, puts Albans 3-1 out. Man City then build on back on 74 minutes. 𝗛𝗚𝗛𝗚𝗛𝗧𝗦 Smith, a brilliant run and arrowing finish into the bottom corner past the outstretched Michael Johnson. He placed it where Scott Wilson placed his penalty in added time, but this time the goalkeeper was equal to after Albers had been pulled in the box from David Long-King. And heartbreak for Man City. It's after 2 draws against teams below them. This is now a defeat. It's only St Albans' second win of the season. They'll close the gap. Man City will be closer to the bottom 4 than they will in the top 7. They showed character in this game, but they've been made to pay by a couple of errors and unusually viewing defensive frailties that cost them here this afternoon. They've lost by 3 goals to 2.